So if you didn't know, yesterday KSI would be fighting Joe Fournier. It would be a 6-round fight, and many people favored KSI to win. I wonder why.
Guy, he's already half cooked. It's like taking candy from a baby or prime from a corner shop in Hounslow.
KSI would start the fight off bouncing up and down, being KSI, before landing a couple of shots that visibly seemed to affect Joe. And of course KSI, a former professional MMA champion, would shoot for the takedown, which would end up successful. Before round 1 would finish, Joe would run in for what I call the Logan Paul special. Round 2 would come fast, and Joe Fournier would start to counter with some of his own shots. Shortly after, KSI would land an overhand right that visibly stunned Joe, and after clearly watching Logan Paul for a film study, Joe would try to clinch. KSI had different plans as he winded back the right hand before releasing it with all his strength. And yeah, he leveled him. And of course, this was not seen by the ref in the ring. This would send the internet on fire as clearly KSI nailed him with an elbow. Now obviously looking back at it, it looks like KSI was trying to land the right hook, but it grazed Joe's forehead, and the elbow was what finished Joe. Now, in most boxing events that are actually professionally sanctioned, this would be grounds for disqualification or a no contest, but somehow neither happened, so Joe has released a statement saying, filing an official complaint to the commission who sanctioned the KSI fight over the elbow KO, and said he intends to get the result overturned to a disqualification win for himself. KSI would respond to the fans with this statement: "I've worked very hard for this fight and had an intense and grueling camp. There's no better feeling than being in the ring and having my hand raised in front of my loyal and amazing fans who I appreciate so much. Unfortunately, the victory was inevitable no matter what. It is tarnished and I hate that. It sucks." After landing my overhand, he was pretty much out on his feet, and I went for a short right hook as Joe clinched me and fell into me. I landed that hook and my glove made contact, but appears to have been followed by an unintentional contact with my forearm. I'm gutted that it's not as clean as a win as I wanted, and it feels like it diminishes my hard work with my trainers. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the show and appreciate the support. Sorry to all my fans disappointed with it. No one is more so than me. So there's so many things to break down in this essay, but I will try to keep it short. Number 1, you did not make contact with your right hook. If you look back at the footage, you can clearly see the glove didn't make contact, and if it did, it only grazed Joe. You can clearly see your elbow nailed him, and that's what sent him falling. Number 2, if you were gutted because you trained so hard and your win was by an unclean elbow, then you would be focused on telling the truth and that this fight should be ruled as a no contest because you didn't get to showcase your skills and you know that you can get the win in a clean manner. Number 3, you simply did not win. You unintentionally hit him with an elbow, which was the knockout blow. Therefore, the manner of contact was illegal, therefore it's grounds for disqualification or no contest. Also, before we move on, that did not look like a short right hook. No matter what people think, Joe is right, it should be overturned. Although I personally think it should be no contest, some people believe it should be disqualification. Make sure to comment what you guys think. Also, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and have a good day.